the criminal justice system, sensual-based offenses are considered especially heinous. In Unhinged City, the dedicated detectives who investigate these dangerous crimes are members of an elite squad, known as the Special Unit. These are their stories. Ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum bum bum bum
Cipher is accused of selling illegal Cipher milk.
Well, this is kind of punching down. He's not here to defend himself in person.
Those are always the funniest, though.
True.
Alrighty then, all rise. Now sit your asses down. This is Judge Mosho presiding, and I will be the judge over this case. Now, I will hear a statement, an opening statement from Prosecutor Mary Owie.
All right. Well, your client, Cipher, was caught selling illegal Cipher milk and cookies when he clearly said over and over again that he's not. But there was evidence that he did, and there were a few buyers.
Very well. Very grave indeed. Now, Mr. Demonic Acorn, what do you have to say about this?
This is all bullshit, Your Honor. Well, my client... Wow, sorry, I kind of passed out there for a second. While my client might be a goat, he does not go around selling his milk, and he most certainly doesn't make cookies.
I see.
Does he look like a cookie factory to you, sir?
Do you object, Prosecutor Mary Owie?
Oh, yes, I object. There's proof that he was the dealer of his own goat milk.
Very well then. Let us have your cross-examination.
Alright, so when we caught one of the buyers, we of course confiscated the computers, and the first thing we do is we always look up search history.
Oh,
And
my.
although it was almost erased, we were able to see a long history of multiple milk and cookies items that were bought from a Cipher.
Objection!
Very well, Mr. Demonic Acorn, what do you have to say about that?
My client has an affinity for waifus, and the keywords for looking up such promiscuous photographs of these waifus are milk and cookies.
I'm sorry, promiscuous waifus? Might you go into detail with that?
First off,
Yeah.
I shall bring in that he has an old computer. This old computer has a hard time keeping up
old
with
computer.
Houston history. That's all I got, sir.
Is
Objection.
that all? Yes, Prosecutor Mary Owie?
The computer that was cut was from a buyer. Not from Cipher Sigint. We're not gonna worry about his
You
old
flipping her
computer
off?
to what?
No.
This is not a
Kinda
cute
looks
game
that way.
anymore. You just used a middle finger. You don't have a middle finger.
Whatever Cipher does in his old computer at his own private time, it has nothing to do with the case because we confiscated from a buyer's computer. It's not an old computer, and it shows evidence of the conversations between Cipher and the buyer and their buying history.
I see. And you have evidence of this?
Hold on, taking notes.
Uh-oh.
No.
I think the
I
search
have-
history
Yes.
was the.
The buyer used a rental car because they didn't want to use their own car, and so the rental place had the reason why they wanted to rent the car. And the buyer is not a very smart person and was very explicit about what he did the car for, which he specifies that is to buy goat milk and cookies from Cipher.
Interesting.
He whispered, illegal.
A compelling argument, Prosecutor Mariawi. Now, Mr. Demonic Acorn, what do you have to say about that?
I'd like to say,
Reza, you can zoom
Objection!
in by pressing right click incidentally.
I did find that out. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
I would like to present a
Suppose I should've
question
told you.
of, did this buyer even reveal the seller's name? Did you just fart in my general direction?
Mr. Demonic Acorn, that is inappropriate.
I would like you to know that my client, Mr. Cipher of the Sigint family line, he was off visiting his best friend, a 98-year-old granny.
His best
And they
friend, you
were-
said.
They were in a very intense match. Of
Intense match.
Oh.
paper football.
I see.
You can tell that he was there by, let me present one more. You can tell that he was there if you were to check her apron, for it is stained with his milk.
Oh my.
Well.
Guilty! 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 Guilty!
Oh,
Guilty! Guilty and fuck!
Guilty, if not of the crime in question, certainly of a crime we can charge him with. Crime against humanity,
What the
perhaps.
fuck, little bitch?
What in the world?
No, it's done.
Government
Guilty.
business.
Immediately guilty.